Welcome to Coder Station.
Hey guys, welcome back to Coder Station again. Today in this video, we are going to see about branching in C. So, in today's video, we are going to see what is branching. Second, the types of branching. Third, the if-else part of branching. And the fourth, syntax and applications upon it. So, let's start with what is branching. So basically, branching is a fundamental programming concept that allows us to make decisions in our code. As the figure on our right hand side, you can see a visual representation of branching. Here we have a condition which is further divided into two parts, the yes part or the no part. So if the condition is, if the car color is red, then the yes part will execute if the car's color is red. But if the car's color is not red, then the no condition, the no part of the program will execute. So within branching, we can execute different blocks of code based on the certain conditions. If the condition is true, then the yes part will execute. If the condition is false, then the no part will execute. Second, what are the types of branching? So there are two types of branching. The first is the conditional branching, and in that we have 5 types of conditional branching. The first is if, else, else if, nested if, and switch. In this video, we are going to see about if and else. The second main type of branching is the unconditional branching. In this, we have the go to, break, and continue. Now let's head to our next part, which is the if-else statement. Now first we will see what is a if statement. The if statement is like the bread and butter in branching in C. The if statement evaluates a condition. If this condition is true, only then the code block within the if statement will execute. Now let's introduce you to the else part. If the condition of the if doesn't satisfy, then the else part comes as a rescue. Now the else part will execute instead of the if part because the condition of if doesn't satisfy. Now just take a note of it that in the syntax of if, the if is a keyword. It is first written, followed by the conditions which are in the rounded brackets. After writing this condition, we have to write the code which is to be executed if the condition is true in the curly brackets. Remember, the condition should be in rounded brackets and the code which is to be executed if the condition is true is to be written in the curly brackets. Now coming to the else part, the else part doesn't have a condition. Please take a note of it. The else part doesn't have a condition, and then the code which is to be executed if the if statement is false is to be written inside the else part's curly brackets. Now here we will see a short example on the if part. Here I have written a C program which shows us an example of the if statement. Here we have declared an x variable with the 10 value in it, the 10 value assigned to it. Then we have written the if statement with condition that if x is greater than 6, if x is greater than 6, then print this statement. So this statement is if x is greater than 6, then we have to print x is greater than 5. Okay, now let's execute this statement. Now after executing the statement, we are getting the result as x is greater than 5, which means our if condition is true. Only therefore our printf statement is being executed over here. Now we will see the next example of if and else, both in a same program. Here we have assigned the x variable as 3, and now we will check that if x is greater than 5, print x is greater than 5, else print x is not greater than 5. If x is greater than 5, then this statement will executed, and if else, this statement will be executed if the condition doesn't satisfy. Now we will execute this code and check what's the result. Now we are getting the result as x is not greater than 5, which means the else part is being executed because the condition doesn't satisfy, as x is equal to 3, and we are checking if x is greater than 5. Now we will see the applications of the if-else statement. These are the simplest applications. The first is we use the if-else statement, which is the branching conditions in our logging system. While logging in our system, we first check the username or password is correct or not. If the credentials are correct, then we will allow him to access the system, else we will reject him to access our system. As well as this branching is used in financial calculations. That is, while giving loan, we check the eligibility of the person, that whether he is eligible to take the loan or not.